559, target 590.
Right, Sandeep Wagle, thank you for joining us. So the message from our experts is very clear. Focus long, trade long, don't go short. In the short term, maybe it's advantage bulls at least for the day. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll connect with Ajay Bodke. He represents Prabhudas Lilladher Securities, and we'll talk market fundamentals. At 10:10, we'll bring on board Harsha Upadhyay. He's head of equities with Kotak AMC.
मीरा, लवली होम्स इन दिस गोदरेज प्रॉपर्टीज है, कल जाके चेक करें।
This Sunday on Superstar Weekends, John Abraham.
Hi, this is John Abraham celebrating Zoom's 9th anniversary.
Watch Superstar Super Songs 4:30 p.m. Zoom it 6 p.m. Nautanki 8 p.m. Encounter with Omar 9 p.m. All packed in one Super Sunday on Superstar Weekends. Only on Zoom.
Let's hurry. Remember, there's no electricity for miles.
Solutions for a positive transformation. Kirloskar, enriching lives.
My logo would have looked amazing on that car. Should have participated, man.
I've seen that winning logo. I think they just got lucky. Nahin?
The winning company was chasing me for funding. Now they won't even take my calls. Come on.
Ek din na. It's gonna be my logo on that car.
You're right.
What?
Want people to talk about your company? Get your logo on the Vodafone McLaren Mercedes cars. Register now.
Source thousands of innovative building and construction products from around the world. Over 200 exhibitors from 22 countries showcasing state-of-the-art products, materials and technologies. Visit Big 5 Construct India, the international building and construction show, at the Bombay Exhibition Centre from the 2nd to the 4th of September 2013.
पापा, कार खरीद लो।
नए कहने।
जब तक आपके पास पैसों का पेड़ नहीं आ जाता, तब तक आपके पैसों की हर जरूरत के लिए है IIFL। जब बात हो पैसों की।
You know, Beerbul, a penny saved is a penny earned.
I agree, Maharaj, but a penny invested is 2 pennies earned. That is why I invest with Globe Capital.
Shabash.
Globe, money must grow.
OLX पे कुछ भी बेचना काफी सिंपल है।
पोस्ट एड बटन पे क्लिक कीजिए, सामान की 3-4 फोटो और डिटेल डिस्क्रिप्शन डालिए, प्राइसेस रियलिस्टिक रखिए जिससे बायर ज्यादा मिले और एड पोस्ट कर दीजिए।
इतने रिस्पॉन्सेज आए जो कि हम एक्सपेक्ट ही नहीं कर रहे थे।
OLX, यहाँ सब कुछ बिकता है।
If we want women to participate differentially than they do today, family structures and family arrangements absolutely have to be a part of the solution. Black woman, poor neighborhood means deprived of intelligence, deprived of hope, deprived of opportunity. None of those three things are true. My end place is not so unusual. I like being black. I like being a woman. I definitely like being a CEO.
Catch Ursula Burns in an exclusive conversation on ET Interview. Only on ET Now.
Welcome back. We could be in for an okay day of trade. Globally, things are looking okay. SGX may have reversed, but broadly Asian markets are trading with a flat bias. Last night, US markets also have registered decent gains. The mood is not stable, but since the technicals are looking so oversold, our technical experts are of the view that for the day, or at least in the short term, focus on going long. Ajay Bodke, head of investment strategy with Prabhudas Lilladher Securities, joins us live. Ajay, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Ajay, I guess in the current environment, it is very easy to make a bearish scenario. Rupee is the pain point, GDP growth is under question mark, earnings will get marked down. Do you think rather than focusing on the obvious pain points, one should now look at valuations, and now it is time to focus on how markets could revive after the crisis?
Well, I do tend to agree with you, but at the same time, one cannot sort of, simply overlook some of the important measures that need to be undertaken to put our house in order. And the topmost there, Nikunj, I think is that we need to look at a sharp increase in diesel prices sooner rather than later. Because I was just looking at the budget numbers, and from the time the budget was announced till now, we have seen roughly around 13 to 14 rupees of drop in the rupee per dollar. And for every rupee drop vis-a-vis dollar, there is an under recovery increase of 9,500 crores. So a simple calculation of even assuming 40% of that is forced onto the upstream oil companies and 60% comes to the government. I think we are looking at roughly 70,000 crores of additional subsidies on the fuel front itself, which is roughly between 0.6 to 0.7% of GDP. So we will need to immediately effect a very sharp increase in diesel prices to ensure that the fiscal health doesn't further deteriorate, and we are able to hold on to that red line which the Honorable Finance Minister has been advocating. Two more points before I come to the valuation part. The second thing is with the nominal GDP growth assumption of 6.5% in budget, today we are looking at sub 5%. So I think the net tax receipt increase of 19.1% that we have assumed, I think we'll need to keep a very close watch on that there is no shortfall on that front. 40,000 crores of divestment receipts and 40,000 crores of telecom receipts each, I think also we'll need to keep watch that there is no shortfall. We've had a shortfall in both these heads in last year's budget. And the estimates look too tall for me in the current scenario. So there will be these 4 pressure points on the net tax receipts, on divestment proceeds, on telecom receipts, and most importantly the ballooning fuel subsidies. So my worry, Nikunj, essentially is that the 1.3 lakh crores of increase in plan expenditure from 4.2 lakh crores to 5.5 lakh crores in the current financial year, that should not become casualty in order to ensure that the red line of 4.8% of fiscal deficit is not crossed. And in the first quarter, if you look at the fiscal numbers, the fiscal deficit in first quarter is 48.5% of the full year's number. We have a fiscal deficit of 2.63 lakh crores in the first quarter, vis-a-vis 5.42 lakh crores for the full year. We will need to tread very cautiously and ensure that the fiscal deficit remains between 4.8% of GDP.
Fair point, Ajay. Let's start sectors then. What about IT? Does one continue to stay put in names like TCS, Infy, or for that matter, Tech Mahindra?
Yeah, I think we've been advocating Infosys and Wipro, NIT Technologies and Persistent as our top buys in the large cap and mid cap space respectively. And I think I see no reason why we should sort of, we should not think of continuing to hold positions in these four companies. Two reasons: obviously the headwinds, the tailwinds from depreciating rupee is going to help them, as well as the fact that I think the US economy is on the firmest footing among the developed world, and which is the largest market for them. So both from the pricing perspective, volume growth perspective, as well as from the margin perspective, I think IT will continue to remain as a sector which needs to be very closely looked at by investments with a medium-term perspective.
Right, Ajay, stay with us. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get you trading ideas from Nitesh.